Hello, everybody. I'm at a stage in my life where I no longer lie about my age. I brag about it. I'm 75 years old. I'll let you in on something else. I am a sexually active senior. But I do think I should tell my husband. But I have found Victoria's other secret. You know what it is? Vodka. When I die, I'm going to get cremated. You know why? Because finally, I will have the hot body I've always dreamed about. You know when you get old too, you lose hair where you don't want to lose it, and it grows where you don't want to lose it, where it's not supposed to be? My sister has a mole on her cheek. It has so much hair on it that when the wind blows, it goes like this. I got married again. I get married quite often, every 6.5 years. My husband is a darling, but he's totally deaf, and he has no sense of smell. Me? I have a serious farting problem. It's a marriage made in heaven. He's so deaf, I told him that I was a virgin, and then when he popped my cherry, he wouldn't hear it. We had to go to the doctor because there was a few problems with our sex life. And so the doctor said to him, well, sir, what about erections? And he looked at him and he said, elections? Of course I'd vote, but not for Christie this time. I did date before I was married. I did what they call senior speed dating. Well, that's a bit of an oxymoron. 100 women showed up, one poor old man. So they put him in the middle of the room, chairs around him, and they played musical chairs, and the winner was the last woman sitting. And she got to date him if he was still alive. I thought I tried dating younger men. That was okay. But I was so embarrassed when I came to meet the parents. I had dated most of the dads and some of the moms. And then I tried to date older men, and that was a lost cause. They were so old, they thought a blowjob was being reattached to their oxygen. I watch a lot of TV, and I'm really disappointed that there's not enough shows for us seniors. What do you say out there, seniors? Reality shows? Yeah, for us. I'd like to see maybe Dancing with Walkers. Or the Real Housewives of Dead Husbands. Or maybe Senior Survivor. I read that Kim Kardashian spends nearly $500,000 on her beauty, like her hair, her makeup, her Botox, her plastic surgery. Well, I'm way ahead of the game. I have a big ass. I only need $500,000 to be our identical twin. I love living in Vancouver. I have a part-time job teaching English as a second language. Woo! I teach English to Japanese and Chinese and Korean people, and I'm teaching in a place where nobody speaks English, on the SkyTrain. I love Vancouver. I'm a wrecked beach babe. Woo! I've seen a lot of boy parts. You know what they call it now? They call it something else. Oh, junk. That's what it looks like to me. But you know, us ladies today have choice to make our girl parts look pretty. Now, there's a popular one with the Asian people. It's called the Fu Manchu. But being a patriotic Canadian, I wanted the Great Canadian Airstrip. I went to Hildy, who's a senior. She gives a nice discount. She's just a little bit shaky. I ended up with the Great Canadian Bacon Strip. I sure miss my white pussy. Oh, that's not what I'm talking about. My grandson put my white cat in the dryer, and I took him out, and he smelled of fresh Irish Spring, no static cling, and he folded so nicely when I went to bury him in the shoebox. Oh. You know what, you young people are really lucky, because when I was your age, I had to walk bare feet in the rain with no coat on just to get dope and have sex. Today's parties are really boring. I went to one and they were eating vegan food and talking on their earphones. Earphones. What happened to the good old days when all you had to do was bring cold beer, hot pizza, and turn up naked under a trench coat? I'm going to take a trip back to Winnipeg, that's where I'm from. And when I came down, there was always a pervert who would find me on the bus. And he would reach over and touch my breast. Well, I'm going to make that trip back. But this time, I'm going to be the old pervert on the bus. I'm going to find me a sweet young thing, and I'm going to caress his thigh, and then I can fulfill that dream. But I do have a leakage problem. Sometimes I piss my pants. Am I going? Depends. I decided to keep fit, and I went to lawn bowling. Have you been to lawn bowling? It's all these people dressed in white in a sea of green. I thought I'd died and gone to heaven. Or maybe I was having a badass flashback. Thank you. That's my set for now.